You should have called me.
Yeah, but I don't see it. But this one was big enough because I had her report it, and then I went back and looked later. They seen it up in Kentucky, all the way down to South Alabama and Mississippi and all that. So I was like,
Look in your backyard, you might have meteorites.
Call Mr. Roof, I might have meteor roof down.
There you go. But it was so wild. I told Ben, I said, it's going over Jim's house. I mean, it was beautiful. It was green, real bright green. It was beautiful.
I've seen those once in a while, they are breathtaking.
Yeah.
Because even after it's gone, the persistence of vision, you still see the trail.
Yeah. I didn't get to see the trail because we were still moving.
yeah, I didn't get to see it, but I was driving along and all of a sudden the whole interior of the SUV lit up green. I'm like, I know what that is. And I said, was that a meteor? She's like, yes, it is.
Daddy Jim's out there with that laser again.
I would have thought that it had blown up.
It's the same problem I had.
These are
See, mine was rotation. It wasn't offset, it was just rotation.
Just show that to them being like that or that. Rotational. That or that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You get it tolerant.
One of the things I'm wondering when you collimate an SCT, because, you know, it's so easy to see the mirror shift when you focus. You see the mirror shift, especially if you're looking at a star. So like I used my artificial star, and I've got it across the yard, and I've got it collimated good. But now that telescope is in a different position when you're looking at the stars.
So it flexes.
That's what I'm wondering, is it possible, you know?
It is.
Okay. So I really need to hang that.
You don't take much.
I need to put that artificial star up in a tree or something. He's what he did. Mr. Rob Desk guy.
Just
practice.
clear, it's not it's gonna sit good.
Yeah, but you got all the atmosphere. You know, that's what I love about the artificial star. It's close, so it's not affected by the
It's
atmosphere.
not bad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's so easy to get it fine-tuned.
Wait till night, when you can see the secondary on Polaris from over there. It's just, you've seen it before, it's just,
Oh, yes.
it's just a speck. And sometimes you have to be with bird vision to see it, but it just absolutely
I don't
speck.
think, what we'll do is we'll put these.
When you can do that, you
put
can
these
call it.
dates out.
I've got mine close, but it's still not, it's not spot
You're too
on.
much of a perfectionist.
Let me ask you a question. Did you picture actually, Tom, did you sell anything?
What I'm saying is, we're.
Biggest
I think
mistake.
They don't want to
I think I
finalize
found out.
tonight.
Well, I've got one up on my sheet, so I played around with it. I had to actually pull it back, and, because I had, the reason I pulled it off is I had a mirror in there, particularly diagonal mirror, had two position diagonal. They do
Looking at the phases of the moon for the star parties and stuff.
And started looking at it.
They had it up on there, and then we had to bring that back in.
Inside the actual film, mine had a black tone of the diagonals, pulled that off, and it actually had.
I did that for the programs, Falkirk Falls.
Well, I know I had it.
I heard it all out, and I sent it down there. I have to send it to them every year, you know.
Yeah.
But I send it to them, so if they need to plan that far ahead, they can do that.
Really set.
That's for Fall Creek Falls? Can you send us some?
Pardon?
Can you send us some? So we'll know when.
You guys need to come down there.
We've been up there once, and we went, and he just set up by himself up there.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming down there.
I had a 6-inch man.
We wouldn't mind it
Get you
sometime.
down there, get you to make a presentation.
No, not me. I'm behind the scenes.
What
Well,
I hate about it.
get you working on, maybe on binoculars, looking at particular object. And, you know, just tell them it's an open star cluster, it's in the constellation of Cassiopeia.
And
It's a
because
double
what
cluster.
I-
That's all you have to say.
You don't
And that's how it is. And you're teaching somebody something. And then the next time, if you're looking at something else, pretty soon, you know quite a bit of that.
So I remember
That's all you
splitting the
need.
double
Yeah,
cup at 60.
that's like when we have the
That 5-inch mat.
star parties for the kids.
I tell you something.
I usually bring my tablet out and show everything he's got and tell them about
I mean, I was.
what they are and stuff.
You
Yeah.
see the space shuttle.
That's what my part is.
When you do that, you write down,
Yeah,
you make sure she writes down what she does, so she can get credit for it, so we can get her an outreach.
I mean, she does that at every star party. Because when I'm busy, when I'm busy finding targets,
Yeah.
she's keeping the people occupied. So she does
So I
work.
do too. I
Yeah.
Well, keep her time.
I like
She can just we'll just make her a sheet off of mine, because like I said, she's only missed like one.
It's always a good aperture refresher.
So we'll just do that.
She's loyal to it.
That's why all the ones that I
It's
got.
hard to find loyalty like that.
See, I would love to see that.
All because of him. Okay, we're gonna turn this around.
And I love Pat Sharp.
But,
Listen, you know, Jack.
Yeah.
what we got are some dates, if you guys can, you can go home, take a look at them, see what you think. If you don't, we can finalize them in the January meeting. But right now, we're looking at
Wait a minute, let me do it.
January the 11th,
Yes.
February the 8th.
Congratulations.
We already did it.
March
That's what you already.
the 8th.
Congratulations.
This old thing over here, that is something.
April the 5th, May the 3rd,
That's what BSIS is for.
Yeah, that's the boy.
Yeah.
That's what this was.
July the
I
26th,
mean, we should do it the right way, have voting and stuff, as far as, I mean, you know, it's just written form.
And they're not doing that. It's a social thing.
August the 30th, September 27th, October the 25th, November the 22nd, December the 20th.
There's a star party.
Did you hit a fingernail?
Did you guys know there's a star party out in the hallway tonight?
This way.
You want to mull over those dates? What, Dr. Ferris and I went through there, and we run into the problem of maybe not getting up till 1 o'clock in the morning, or, you know, such good stuff. You can finalize it. Our January meeting will be on the 16th. The only, I can go ahead and put it in, or whoever's president can put it in for the 11th, for the public star party, then you can finalize the rest of it on the 16th, and whoever's. Let's see if Lloyd and Jim stuffed the box here.
Hey, can you, move over just a second?
Which way?
I wanna-
I wanna write this down.
I wanna get those dates down. It's easy for me to just take a picture.
And I'll resend them a
You
list
wanna
of
say
that
next week, Joel?
Fair
You're on the
contract.
ball. You're on the ball.
Get it back up his head.
Lazy.
Selfie.
Self-portrait.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you, Jim. Oh, golly.
I might have voted, I might have voted 4 times.
Did it work out?
What?
Did it work out?
I hope so.
Ballots per person? One or is it more? Jack paranoid.
While we're counting, I just want to bring up one thing, old business. We got the renewal form for IDA. Do we want to continue, Jack?
Do what?
The International Dark Sky, we donated $50 to their cause. Do we want to continue?
Well, let's talk about it a bit.
Okay. think the big heads of their spitball.
Ben's got a straw. There's paper towels right there.
Gotta save the pizza. Move that out of your way.
Yeah, some extra days.
Ben, any news of the job market yet?
You did know that they did call us back, right?
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Okay, yeah, they called us back. but-
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I'm still hunting, of course.
Okay.
And you're a close second for president.
No, Jack's got 11.
We didn't vote for
What was that,
treasurer.
11? You got 11 already?
Yeah, Jim got everything.
Jack.
We didn't vote for treasurer or officer at large.
I put Lloyd down for most of that. Boy,
The booth seems like that's a lot.
they didn't waste their time.
Except this year.
Well, they had figured 28 days, and it's 31 days. So all you gotta do is take a day off in 2 months and have to put it in.
Well, they see, you know what happened to that was Julius Caesar, he said.
Now, was our current vice president gonna confirm these comments, or, Jack could be patenting?
I don't know, the way it's going, I don't think it would be. He almost gave you that.
July was a 30-day month, and February was a 30-day month, except for those 3 times, except for the 3 non-leap years, but it was a 29-day month. So they thought of it as a 100-day month, and this is 3 times out of 4. But Caesar, Julius Caesar, wanted to have a long month, and they got 2 stumbled back in February. And so short as 29.
Interpretation problems.
This was from line on
Said,
process.
well, Julius is gonna have a 31 day, or 31-day month, I'm gonna have a 31-day month, 6 weeks.
Somebody didn't vote for treasurer and,
No, somebody voted for you for treasurer, and you weren't nominated.
Julius said.
Who screwed up the election?
That's a write-in vote.
Yep, the right.
You're right.
I thought I saw Mickey Mouse out there.
Let's see, okay, that's not my pen, so I can eliminate you.
that's another one out the window.
I'm gonna say, if she's not nominated and gets 2 votes, that's pretty darn good right there.
I know what you guys will do to me.
It'll make you think really hard.
Well, I got them in order, and you voted, you wrote them down in reverse order. So that's what's good for me, because I don't mind them down there. Okay.
So is the new secretary going to have to keep minutes?
Talk to the treasurer, new secretary.
And it will have to be approved, and all that. Robert's rules. time you're gonna have the runoff, aren't you?
I'm gonna flip the coin.
Pizza eating contest.
See, you have a heart attack. It's a better way to go.
Who the hell is me?
Did they sign their ballot claiming check?
I guess what they do is give me the authority to make the selection. Unless they own
I never knew elections could be so much fun.
I want to see ballots when it's so wet.
Where do you think to get that camera? Where do you think the camera comes in?
It's supposed to be here tomorrow.
Well, then you'll have time between now and next week to use it.
Okay, we're gonna have a second vote here.
And you're going to,
We got,
just present it.
Oh, yeah,
Ben
I'll do it.
down this for 2 offices there, and he can't do 2 offices.
So you already gone through the ballots?
Yep. Keep them up here for 30 seconds, then they burn.
Okay, let's see, so you're looking at a time. What?
Not a time. I've been elected to 2 offices.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what, I would suggest, take the highest office, or you could actually let him choose, I guess. What do you want to do, let him choose which one?
No, don't let him choose. He'll
No,
just-
let's
What does our officer say?
You got the most
I
votes.
say we revote for
Secretary and
press.
You know, since Ben got 5 votes, he could give the votes to anybody, couldn't he?
Well, why don't you just, I think you make a good president. You want to do that?
You can give him all the votes, that way he's got 8 on that. What did all the secretary have to do?
Basically what you're doing
Right.
right this minute.
Just this?
Yeah.
Basically that, plus you got to maintain a list of who has what club equipment. Wait a minute, I'll tell you this, I think it's spelled out.
I think one of the things Brandon was looking forward to is also putting notes from the meeting into the newsletter.
And that's one thing, if you wanted to, I don't know if you want to or not, but since we're recording, put it on YouTube, you can check YouTube.
Secretary shall keep a record of proceedings.
I don't think,
Let's hear this.
Secretary shall keep a record of the proceedings of all meetings, report the proceedings of previous meetings, keep a roll of members, submit applications for membership, responsible for club and new member communications, act as librarian, Be responsible for maintaining materials and check out system or club equipment and astronomical publications, and notify all members of special meetings. Since we don't have. Secretary will be the Astronomy League correspondent. At the end of the term, you turn over all your records to the elected successor. And it's supposed to make the records available for examination, but we never do. Everybody's pretty trustworthy. Basically, Jim has been doing a lot of the secretary duties because Tim is super busy with teaching and all the other stuff. But I would say you would do as you would become, I guess, our correspondent to Astronomy League, Dark Nights. Who else are we?
Well, now there's a difference between, like, the treasurer is the one who takes care of the bills for the Astronomy League.
That's right.
What the secretary does is, if we have observation awards,
Right.
the secretary submits those to the Astronomical League.
Yeah. But they would also, it's basically as involved as you want to get into it. The main thing would be, I guess they just got you down as the correspondent, so that's why they send you all the information.
Yeah. I think that kind of goes with the treasurer. Can you read the duties of the treasurer in there? I don't remember whether it said 10, the treasurer then takes 10% or 15% of the club. So.
No, it's outgoing president and treasurer, go to Bahamas, stop, unit. Treasurer shall receive all money paid to the society. Treasurer shall keep an accurate account of all monies received and expended. Pay no bill without proper authorization. At each meeting, report itemized statement of receipts and expenditures. Responsible for member magazine subscriptions and for club membership and other organizations. At the end of the term, turn over all records and stuff. Prior to transfer, make them available to a member of the society to be named by the membership for examination and reconciliation.
Okay, that's where the IDA and the Astronomical League, because it says handle outside. I was the secretary one time too, and basically that's all I did was take notes during the meeting, especially if it was, to recognize new guests or if there was a project going on. And then at the following meeting, you would read those notes at the last meeting, and that's the benefit to people who weren't there. Now they've got to follow them. But then we also published them in the newsletter as well at that time, because we had a newsletter.
Well, my idea is since he got more votes for president, then we should vote for a secretary.
That's reasonable. Okay, when does he become president?
In about 30 minutes.
About 30 minutes. You tell him congratulations, Dad? Or do we congratulate you?
He got more votes.
Well, who gets congratulated here?
Yeah, I don't think you caught my meeting.
The secretary has to send out condolence messages. I'm not sorry, congratulatory measures. I said that wrong.
Chris got treasurer. Okay, Chris said that the first of the year he'll be able to come back and attend this. There should be no problem doing it. Let's see. Looks like Alan ran away with the officer at large.
Just Alan wrote that, right?
Yes. Alan Ball is no longer a member in good standing. Pays his dues, well, he'd be back, but until he pays his dues, and only, that's the other thing in the bylaws. Did you ever get that set up on the, on our site, how to get to it? Do you go in, where's
It's
it?
on the main page, it's a line that says, for
Members only.
for new members and, for potential members and, members who may have forgotten, here's the, bylaws.
Oh, okay.
So that
So
way
you go,
you-
you go up the bylaws and check and see, the last 6 years, we've not had an officer at large that I can remember.
Don't ever remember.
We don't, we very seldom follow Robert's rules. Bring a big stick.
I'm gonna crack the whip.
Bring a big stick.
It's too boring to follow it.
Gonna change it to
In a
Robert's
club like
rules.
this, it's too boring to do that.
Out of order.
So I think we need to, if guys are so inclined, we can do a show of hands.
Who has the club gavel?
I don't, now who was running?
Tim Ferriss.
Tim
Jewel, Tim and
See.
Jewel.
Yeah, Jewel and Ben. So it'll be between Tim and Jewel.
Right, because Ben's moved over.
Right.
Can I ask a question?
Question?
Is either one of them really one bad? I mean,
How bad do you want president?
that's just it.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not so much
Yeah, I know.
my mind and stuff, it's just I'm too far.
I understand. I know where you're, I know what you're saying.
It is a shame that there isn't some way to ferret
We can
out
flip a coin.
who would really,
But that, that's,
Well, I've had whatever year, it was, I've been doing it, and I'll.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And I haven't done very much with it, just because I'm in class most of the Thursday nights in the spring, and stuff like that. But,
Yeah, well,
so,
Jewel's working too.
yeah, I mean, it's not like y'all.
Yeah, we're national.
But
We get there at 4 o'clock.
I don't know,
We
here's
get
a
up at 4 o'clock
question,
to go and
Jim.
get
How
home
much
about
time
6.
do you
At
devote
4 a.m.
to
I gotta
the
be there at 7, but
secretarial
we get up at 4.
duties?
Probably, I mean, you get the,
I mean, do you spend more time on treasury than you do secretary, right?
how much
Yes.
how much per day?
Well, I don't do it per day. But when I was a secretary,
2 minutes.
I mean, you spend the time at the meeting, and then you spend maybe 2 hours between meetings to write down notes, because you're taking notes of chicken scratch, so now you've got to make
Yeah.
it meaningful again.
Well,
And you
now
try to
now
get
that we're doing
flow.
the video cam, that's easy. Because the
But they still have to
video
be,
record.
we still have to have them in written form, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to say, okay, at the last meeting, here's what we did. You
Oh, the
know,
only written form we've had in the meetings, as far as I know, is what I've got in the book here.
I mean, you just take your notes, but then you gotta put the notes where you can read them at the next meeting.
Right.
You can't say, we'll just see the videotape and you're done,
Yeah.
you know?
How detailed do you want the notes? It just, kind of like a schedule.
Most of our meetings are pretty informal and
If they have,
basically you sit there, and, okay, the public star party things were set for this, we voted, just a summary of what happened.
It's the number of people present,
Yeah.
we recognize guests, if guests were present. I mean, I probably got some of that stuff still on my computer that I'd be, or some of the old newsletters. And it's basically, it's a service to the club, to the members who couldn't attend, but still want to be kept up,
Let me point something out here. That Dr. Kim, he doesn't get to come to a whole lot of meetings. And you really want the secretary to be. So I would recommend, I mean, for that matter, and I have trouble making meetings sometimes. Sometimes I have to go to my business meetings.
I can try it and then see how it goes.
Yeah, if you
That's
don't
all I
like
can
it,
do.
Good.
Well,